Hello, and welcome back to the Language Card Games video series. I'm Matthew Boyle, founder of LanguageCardGames.com, How Gamers Learn Languages. Today's topic, flashcards. So, flashcards are a really central tool in our toolbox as card langers. But whether or not you like flashcards, I have some new ideas to share with you in this video episode to make learning with flashcards more interesting to you and more effective, and maybe turn you on to them. The first is the Leitner box, and let me spell that Leitner, Leitner, Leitner. If you're not using a Leitner box or some other kind of spaced repetition system, you need to get on that. One reason I think a lot of people don't like to study flashcards or vocabulary every day is because they get bored of repeating the same words. But the beauty of the Leitner box is you really only study two things every day: new words that you have added into the system, and words that for whatever reason you have trouble remembering and keep getting wrong. Words that you can remember pretty quickly and easily move further and further into the future, and you won't have to study them or review them until progressively later dates. And that's really ingenious because that makes new time and space and energy for you to start studying new things in the meantime. If you're not sure what the Leitner box is all about, I'll be putting some links and information to that in this vid. Secondly, I'm tremendously excited to share with you a truly innovative card game that I've recently released. It's called Fighting Flashcards. For people who aren't too interested in using flashcards, this is another special way, like the Leitner box, that I think will change your mind. And if you already like using flashcards, this is just going to blow you away. So the way Fighting Flashcards works is you draw a card from the Fighting Flashcards game deck and read off a challenge. And if you can complete that challenge with the next flashcard on your flashcard stack, then you can discard that flashcard away. If you can't complete the challenge, then you must move that flashcard to the bottom of your flashcard stack. And the first player to discard all of their flashcards first wins. There are speed challenges, for example, the first player to identify their next flashcard first wins, and the other players would have to recycle theirs. There's a card I made called Chains, where players take turns testing their flashcards until someone makes a mistake, and then that player takes all of the cards identified correctly so far as a punishment and has to put them into their flashcard stack. It's just such a cool game. There's nothing else like it out there. You can use it no matter what subject you're studying. You don't even have to be studying languages. You don't even have to be studying the same thing as the other players. You just need some of your own flashcards. So if you want to learn more about Fighting Flashcards or pick up a copy for yourself, definitely head over to LanguageCardGames.com. Now, if you would like to play a simplified version of the Fighting Flashcards idea, there is a way you can do that with only your flashcards and a die. And this idea comes to us from a great friend of Language Card Games, Kevin Bulahi, founder of WordSwing. That's WordSwing, one word, WordSwing. And when he heard about Fighting Flashcards, he mentioned to me he has developed a similar idea where you assign a different type of challenge to complete with your flashcards to each number of a die. So then you roll the die and do that challenge. That means you would have to come up with 6 different types of challenges and maybe write them down. And I think that would be something really fun you could do with your friends, family members, or even in class with your classmates or students. Just come up with 6 different types of challenges, write them down on a paper, have players take turns, they roll a die, try to do that challenge with their next flashcard, and if they complete the challenge, they pass the card. And if they don't, they have to recycle the card. Cool, right? Alright, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you and other like-minded people can find your way back to my latest and greatest content. You also can head over to languagecardgames.com to buy games, support what I do, and start playing your way to language learning success today. In our next episode, I'll be talking about designing your own language card game to solve your own language learning problem, to scratch your own itch, as it were. Cheers, guys, and thanks for watching.